So we're just gonna go jump in. I'm in the water now, I guess. So we're just gonna go swim out. Got a little friend today here. He's gonna help me get some treasure. Right? All right, see you in a bit. Day one of our 2-day dive. Me and Henry set out by ourselves to find a bunch of trash before the others can join us tomorrow. And one of the first things I find is this massive welded 3-tire rim thing together. But I think it was an old anchor that somebody had left and had forgotten long ago. But of course it weighs about 100 pounds, and underwater it's just not possible to swim with. So we had to get a little bit inventive on how to get it out. Unfortunately, I tried to get it up by myself with just my little board, and as you can see here, I dumped all my trash off my board, and the bag, all the stuff went everywhere, and I had to swim around and pick it all up. Once I finished collecting all the trash I dropped, Henry was nice enough to come over and use his lift bag to give me a little bit of assistance, and the two of us were able to haul that thing back to shore, but it definitely would have been easier with like a full boat or something a little more sturdy than my little board. Even with the lift bag and the board, this thing was still really heavy, and we did not have enough flotation for it, so I was able to drag it along the bottom until I got pretty close to shore, and I was able to just swim down, grab it, and just drag it while walking on the bottom. After a whole bunch of effort, I finally got to the shore, and yeah, this thing weighs a ton. I think we weighed it at maybe 100 pounds or so, but it's super awkward and it's rusty and sharp, not super fun to carry. Unfortunately, the treasure finds of these 2 dives were far and few in between. So now we're on to day 2, and this is the best thing I found over 2 days. This is a small kid's fishing rod. TV. And by far, this is the grossest thing I found over the 2 days, and possibly the grossest thing I've ever found. So there used to be a rope swing between those 2 trees, and swag right up to here. Super dangerous. You stand on the top of that log, or try that stump. You have to go between that and that. So it's not a ton of room. And yeah, you probably go 20-30 feet in the air, and if you go pretty fast, you go pretty far out here. Sometimes when we pull up cans, bottles, or jars, we do find little crayfish or other fish in them, so we always try our best to empty them out and make sure they don't get thrown in the trash with the cans. I had a pretty good idea though once I found this full garbage can here. So my goal was to fill it completely with trash from the lake. I didn't get it quite totally full, but I filled it quite a ways up. This is us wrapping up the second day of diving with 317 pounds of trash. So together, the first and second day, we totaled almost 500 pounds of trash from Cultus Lake. It's another super productive couple days, and there's so much more in this lake still. With every dive, we get just that much more out, and with every video, we just promote more and more about how people should stop throwing their trash in the lake. So ideally, one of these days, we'll go for a swim, and we won't find any trash. As always, thanks so much to my Patreon supporters, and a huge thank you to Jeff. He set me up with a whole bunch of scuba gear, so hopefully we can make some cool videos of that pretty soon. Alright, take care guys, thanks.